Hey everyone, this is Sybil. Welcome to my channel. I'm here as promised to share with you guys how to use the amazing casting resin. This is a product that I purchased from Amazon, and I want to share with you what you get with the product and then give you a couple of cautionary notes and some things that have worked for me, and then I will share with you. So when you get the kit, it's called the kit, you get what's called the A side and the B side. There's 8 ounces of each. You get a couple of these little cups that have the measuring amounts listed on this side, and then they give you a popsicle stick. And this may not seem like a lot, but it really is. I can't even tell you how many of these molds I have filled with just these two, and they're not even halfway empty with those 2 bottles. Okay, so let's see. They don't give you gloves, but I recommend using gloves because this product you want to use in a well-ventilated area. It can irritate your eyes. You don't want to, breathe in the fumes from these chemicals. So make sure that you work in an area, I wouldn't say close to a window. You don't want this product to dry while you're trying to stir it. You want it to stay liquid until you have it put in your mold. But if you're working in a craft room, leave your door open, or just make sure that you are working in an area that's well ventilated. Okay. Gloves, because that can irritate your skin. And I think that's it. Oh no, I'm working on this Teflon mat. I know that Tim Holtz has one. This is just a Teflon baking mat. It's the same thing, because once this stuff hardens, which I'll share with you right there, there it is, hard in the cup, you can peel it and pop it right out of your cup so you can use your cup again. You don't want to add water to this because it's going to ruin it, So you just let it dry, and then you can pop that out and reuse your cup. Now, I did buy more popsicle sticks because that stuff is not coming off that popsicle stick. So, okay, so that's it. Now, you've got these little cups, and you can pour your amount. Like, say if you want to do 10 of one, then you're going to pour your second one in there until it reaches 20, or you can do 10 in here of A side, 10 of here of B side milliliters, and then pour them into like a separate container, stir it until it's clear, and then pour it in your mold, or you can do it all in this little thing. But I'm going to do it all in here because I love this little spout here, this little pouring spout. Now, I got these on Amazon as well, and this stuff will also peel right out of here really easily. So here we go. So I'm going to pour 10 milliliters. There we go. I'm gonna put the lid back on here real quick. And then I'm gonna do 10 of this as well. And I'm looking at my measuring. I'm gonna actually put it down, and then I'll be able to see it better that way, make sure I'm getting it correct. A little bit more. There we go. And then right away, now it's clear right now, but you want to stir those products together. And when you do, it becomes cloudy. See that? And you want to just keep stirring and stirring, stirring, not steering. Steer, you steer a car, or there is a steer as in cattle. But stir is what I'm doing. Not a creature with stirring. Okay, and you just keep doing it until it'll like get little threads, and you want to keep, mixing it until all those threads are gone and it's all clear again, like that. I'm just doing it for extra measure. Alrighty, and I'll set that there. And I have some here that I did earlier. I want to do the moon. And don't worry when you're pouring if it goes out of the mold or drips on the side, because those things will you can pop those right off. I want to make sure, there we go. I'm going to do some of these cute faces. I love this mold, it's so cool looking. And this says on the bottle that it sets up in 5 minutes. I say it's more like 10 minutes. Especially if your mold is deeper, or if it's a real large one. And as it's setting up, this will turn white. So it's kind of cool looking to watch it happen. I really think it's a neat product. Let's see, how much more do I have in there? Let's do one of these. I'm coming to the bottom. But see how much you can do? How many molds I filled? I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this little star. I should have filled a smaller. Well, I think I'm doing it. I think we'll get it. Yep. Now let's try. Just for good measure, let's see. Nope, I don't think I've got enough in there for that one. But okay. So now I'm going to scoot this one over. This one I poured too much, so I'm going to take this little guy and just wipe that flat like that. I don't want to have a big bubble on the back side of it. Now if you do over pour, don't worry about it. All those little extra pieces will pop right off. So here are some that I did before I started filming. And this one I already popped out. And they're really easy to pop out. You just bend your mold. And there's that one. And they're flexible, but I wouldn't do it too much. But here's a angel wing that I did several weeks ago. And it's still flexible, but they're pretty sturdy. And then you can, now see over here, the magic's beginning. It's turning white. You can color these up. Here are a couple more wings. This one I did with just some acrylic paint. Just a light coating of acrylic paint. This one I did with some wax from Prima. And then I just did the top part with some white acrylic paint just to catch the edges, the tops of the wings. But I prefer to leave them white, and then when you work on a project, you can color it to match your project if you want to color it at all. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to color them. So we'll pop out a few more of these. See, I'm just pressing from the back there. Isn't that pretty? A flower. There's that one. And there's, oops, like a little medallion there. This one I didn't fill all the way. I was running out of the product, but it still worked. It's just not as thick as it would have been had I filled it up all the way. There's another one. So you can see they're really super easy. And I didn't hardly have any product left, so I just filled just the center. And those little pieces on the side there, I can just snip those off or leave them on because it looks like a real flower, like stamen. And then you can just peel this off and your mold's as good as new. It wants to cling to my gloves. Okay, so I'm going to pull this over here so you can see they are turning white. And see, it's been more than 5 minutes and they're not done. They're not going to be done probably for another 5 to 8 minutes or so. And then I'll be able to pop them out just like I did with these. I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, just ask in your comment and I'll do my best to answer. And I will put the name of this product. Again, it's Amazing Casting Resin. There's a whole bunch of different resin products on Amazon that you can find. You don't have to get this one. This is the one that I'm using and I find it works easy peasy. So, all right. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. On my next video, I'm going to give some tips on fussy cutting because I've had a lot of requests to share with you how I fussy cut. It's really pretty simple, but a lot of people are wanting to know exactly what I do. So I will share that in my next video. If you're interested, come back again. Hopefully that'll be up before the weekend's over. If not, and I don't talk to you before Monday, have a fabulous weekend and don't forget to spring forward with your clocks Saturday before you go to bed. Bye for now.